Well. Good evening, West Ham fans. What's Moyes been saying ahead of the Man United game? So, David Moyes has just finished his press conference ahead of the Man United game. 12:30 kickoff on Saturday. Butland's got to be up bloody early for that one. Oh, dear. It's meant to be Christmas, meant to have a lie in. That ain't going to fucking happen anyway. If you knew Andy, give a like, a comment, give a share. You know what I mean. Don't forget the West Ham Network Advent Christmas giveaway. We've got this one. That's it. We have got just a few more days to enter. Every day we've got a winner, and so all you got to do is literally comment on the Advent video for that particular day. Days 21, Richard Garcia. So all you got to do is make a little comment, and that's it. That is literally it. You'd have to be a member. You have to pay no money. It's just a free entry, and you can win some nice West Ham signed stuff as a thank you to our lovely West Ham network family and community. Now, actually, what we're going to do is, because Rusty is feeling a bit generous, Rusty Claus is going to be. We're going to have two winners. We're going to have two winners for the next 4 days. Yeah, today, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. We've got two winners. Can I do that? Yeah, two winners. Two winners. So there's going to be two. So double the chances. Double the chances for the last week. And there's a little tip. Michael Breeze found this out. If you comment multiple times and also comment on other people's, that type of thing, all helps increase your chances. So keep an eye on that. And tomorrow we'll have another one, all that type of stuff. Now, Dave Moyes' press conference ahead of the Man United game. The question we want to ask is, what did he say about last night? This is what he said. There's no time to dwell, and we won't. We're on a good position in the league, and we want to do well in that, and in Europe too. We've qualified top of the group again this year, and we'll move on to the next game and put it away now. So there we go. We're not dwelling. We're not going to dwell, apparently, on the fact that we've lost 5-1 and a real bloody good opportunity to get to win a bloody cup. We're not dwelling. We're not going to dwell on the fact that 6,000 West Ham fans travelled up there and couldn't get back because the last train was 9 p.m. and probably stayed up there and spent a lot more money. We're not going to dwell. We're not going to dwell. We move on. We move on to the Man United game. And obviously it is very much swiftly back into action for the United game on Saturday. Asked about that specifically. He said it's been mentally, it's a big ask for the players, but we'll be up for the game, ready to play and hopefully put in a good performance. And of course, because we rested players for the Liverpool game, we'll be all 100% hunky-dory and fit, won't we? Surely be ready to roll. We'll be turning over United, surely. One player that we know definitely, one player which hasn't featured for the last sort of few weeks because of injuries, Michail Antonio. He was asked specifically about Mickey and how his progress is going. He basically said he's improving. He's on the grass. He's doing some runs, and he's improving. So I think realistically, you probably look at the Arsenal game, probably the most likely time that he could be back in the squad. Whether that's a good thing or bad thing, let me know in the comments below. If you're excited with the prospect of Michail Antonio returning back from injury, very much he's found himself by not playing out of the squad even more so. In all honesty, in terms of the first team, that's for sure. With Bowen and sort of Kudus and Paqueta, this weird sort of false nine thing, which was working the last couple of games until yesterday, but Paqueta didn't play, did he? Until we were 2-0 down. Obviously, our visitors are Man United. They came off the back of a 0-0 against Liverpool, who we played yesterday, lost 5-1 to. I don't know if you remember that. Asked about Man United, he said it's a completely different competition. We're off the back of a really good win over Wolves. So our form has been pretty good, and we want to keep that up against Man United. I've always enjoyed playing Man United. It was incredibly difficult to win against Sir Alex's teams. I want us to give them as good as a game as we did against them at home last season. Did we play someone in between that game, that Wolves game and Man United? Oh, yeah, Liverpool lost 5-1. Thanks for that. But we don't dwell. He was asked a question, and his last question was about ambition, which will probably rile up a few fans. I think, in terms of what he was saying, particularly as a consequence of winning the Carabao Cup, for example, means you're in Europe already. And obviously, if we won yesterday, we would have got a semi-final against Fulham, and then probably Chelsea in the final, and the winners would have won not only the cup, but already automatically qualified for Europa Conference League, albeit via the playoffs, but they'd qualified for Europe again. Asked about the club ambition and similar ambitions to Man United, he says, we're fighting hard to stick around the position we're in. We want to get European football for a fourth straight season. Should have won the Carabao Cup. We want to get to European football for a fourth straight season. Our home form will be important to that, and we want to get a result on Saturday. Just read that second line. We want to get European football for a fourth straight season. Well, one possibility would have been the Carabao Cup, and that was it. It's always these short little things. We don't know how the illness is. We don't know. I mean, we were led to believe that Aged would be the people who were most ill should be back for Saturday potentially. Obviously, you think that back four will be bar Soufal will be completely different again. Back to our sort of first team back four, I think, with Emerson, with Aged, hopefully, with Zuma and with Soufal back in that back four. So, yeah, be interested to see also what's going to happen with Areola. Obviously, he played yesterday. Didn't have a very good game, I didn't think, to be honest, but no one did really, apart from no one had a good game at all. We lost 5-1, but maybe Ben Johnson coming out the best, maybe, out of all that. Bowie scored a good goal, but was very isolated. But I thought Areola didn't have a great game. Obviously, back from injury. Does he keep his spot? Is he back into the Premier League goalkeeper? The fact that Fabianski didn't start yesterday, does that mean he'll start in goal on Saturday? There's a lot of questions. And the most important question is, what Christmas jumper am I going to wear? Because that's all I'm really bothered about at the moment. So make sure you check in to the West Ham Network to find out what Christmas jumper I'm wearing on Saturday. Until then, take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, keep the faith, my friends, and come on, you bloody Irons. Irons!